Welcome back, guys. Today I have a simple my first Hunger Games video, actually. Well, I think I'm going to turn this into the kit challenge video, so I guess you'll see that in the title anyway. But today I'm going the kit Phantom, and I used it right at the beginning so I could get an early, so I could pretty much be the first one to the feast, to the swamp, and it does look like I got there first. I actually didn't see a single person while getting all my mushrooms, which is kind of surprising considering you normally see a bunch of people all trying to get the mushrooms. Like, when I get all these, I get 30 of each, which is, like, nice. Like, normally I would only be able to get, like, 15 of each or so, but as you can see, I'm kind of a mushroom freak. Like, I got exactly 30 of each. But now I'm just getting my wood. 6 wood for 2 stone swords and 20 bowls is normally what I go for, and I waited so long to get the wood because I saw absolutely no one there. I'm kind of failing at crafting here, but it looks like I made a wood sword instead. But now I'm just making all my stuff and going and getting everybody, making one more soup, because who knows, that one soup could save me. But now I'm just going along, and I think this guy's in like some other cave, but it turns out that he is in this one. And right now I just kind of thinking about fall damage, but then I decide to fail and open the crafting table, drop a soup, press escape, and then finally get him, open the crafting table again. So that was pretty derpy. I feel a little retarded for doing that, because I was just failing so hard right there. Like, I was gonna laugh if I actually died just because some noob killed me. And then right there, I went in the wrong way, but it turns out there's 12 planks right there, which was kind of annoying because I could have just used those instead of going to mine. Kind of confusing also how they got there, but whatever. Might as well just deal with it. Then I fail at crafting, make a stone pick, and my plan is just to get a simple iron sword to start because those are pretty helpful. So I just pick all that stuff back up that I just threw on the ground and wait for it to smelt. But you're probably wondering, well, this is the stone sorting part, and in my update video I said I wasn't going to do that. But pretty much I really wanted to do videos for you guys, so I cleared up some hard drive space and pretty much made it so I was able to record like the whole stone sorting and all that for you guys. So I'm pretty happy about that. That's pretty nice that I was able to do that. I was kind of worried that I wouldn't be able to, and then I'd just have to wait a while. And I really didn't want to wait. But now I'm just getting out of this cave and going on to the next guy. Oh no, actually, I'm going towards the mini feast. It was at 350, 250. You might have seen me looking at it in chat earlier. Just throwing some stuff out of my inventory right there. And now, oh yeah, I make some bowls. Of course, I fail at crafting, but I do make some bowls right here. But yeah, I'm on my way to this mini feast. My ex, I can't remember if it was my ex or my Z, but one of them was pretty much already there, so I just had to go in one direction. Ugh, I feel horrible for saying that. But and then I see these two, and I think that they might be teamed, and I think, oh well, I'm dead. But then obviously that guy goes and attacks, and then I start attacking him, and he starts flying. But of course, he dies right before I use my phantom, so there's a minute cooldown gone to waste. But there is my second kill of the game. Now this really wasn't too much of an exciting game. It was pretty funny at the end, but other than that, it really, not much was going on. But I'm still looking for the mini feast because I had not found it. I had started chasing those guys. But pretty soon here, I do find it. Trying to think. Yeah, where did I find it? I think it's pretty soon here, though. Okay, well, I'm making myself look like an idiot. I don't know, but I do find it very soon here, and actually, there were 2 diamonds in there, which I was pretty excited about, because that's pretty awesome. Oh, come on. It's not this far away. Oh, really? Where is it? What? I don't even know. Okay. Yeah, I don't even know what's going on there. Okay, but now I see this ravine, and I see the water down there, so I decide to jump down there and get full iron, because actually that ravine had lots of stuff in it. So I just block off this water, because water is like the most annoying thing ever. And a simple vein of 8 right there, which is pretty nice. But I pretty much just mine out this, like, I think I get like at least 30 iron. But normally I like to have at least a bucket of like an iron sword, obviously, which I already had, and then the full iron. And if I can, I normally go for an extra bucket and a flint and steel. And then if I have an extra one, extra 3, sometimes I'll make a pick. I really don't care about the pick much because it doesn't seem like too many people are underground anymore. It's mostly just traps and towers. It's pretty much all it is, other than the hunters. You really don't see too many people underground. But I'm still getting all this stuff, and actually there really aren't too many people left at this point in the game. And like I think it's only like maybe 10 or 12 minutes. Yeah. Okay, but yeah, so it's pretty early in the game, but it is a smart time to be getting iron, considering that most people are probably getting iron around this time. I mean, I do have some armor, but there is a specialist in the game, who later I do team with, like, just because, he had full prot 1 and a sharp 1, and I really doubt that I would have survived. Like, I think I would have died, because that's just too much to fight, and, I really did not have enough soup. As you can see, I barely have any soup. I do get more later, but, I mean, just, you don't, like, when you just have full iron and they have full prot 1 iron, that's like having a diamond chest plate and legs. And then, like, having the diamond sword, like, with the sharp 1. So it's, like, completely, especially, I don't know when he messaged me, but he did message me and asking me for team, and I realized he was a specialist, and I'm like, oh, okay then, let's not lose this gameplay. And actually, it really didn't matter. There wasn't anybody that was really any type of a challenge in this game. Like, we go to the feast, and there's one guy there, but he didn't have soup, so I would have killed him anyway. So really, I don't think it really made the gameplay too much different, other than a long fight and then me dying in the end, because he was a specialist. So I really didn't have too much of a choice there. I'm happy with the decision I made, because I really don't think I would have survived that. But now I'm just finishing up and getting some food, because soup does not saturate, so it's pretty smart to have some normal food. It actually helps you a lot, because if you're in a battle, like if you're fighting someone and it's maybe some long fight, and you're getting like let's say you get a combo a little bit, and you get comboed a little bit, and you have to run away and maybe re-soup. But what can you do about that? You can't do anything when your hunger's all the way down. But when you actually have some saturation from maybe steak or cooked pork chop like I had, or even like a carrot, that's why I had those carrots, was so I had saturation. Like, pretty much if you eat, let's say I'm only missing 1 hunger, and then I only have 1 hunger missing, and I eat a pork chop, then it'll pretty much saturate, like so. It's pretty much giving me those 3 extra ones that I missed, except I just can't see them. Like, it's a good thing to have. It's kind of hard to explain for me. But here I fail. I feel really stupid right now. But yeah, I fail right there. Oh, now that I think about it, I don't think I ever found that many. Yeah, I never found that many feasts. I was thinking of a different game, sorry. Okay. But then here, pretty soon, I find my friend, and he enchants all of my armor, which, it was OP, but what else could have happened? We were gonna win anyway. I'm seeing him, and I'm like, oh god, I'm so dead. Then I realized it was him. So pretty much here, he just enchants all my armor. Like, I'm not just gonna give it all to him, because I don't really trust him. Just random people, you can't exactly just trust them right away. But, so, pretty much, I give him my chest plate, and then I give him some other armor. And right now I have 2 levels, which, do come in handy, because I get a power 1 bow, and I get to enchant my pants at the feast, which was pretty nice. And right now I'm giving him my channel, because I want, oh, brain fart. Okay, because, he asked for it, and if he's gonna be in the video, he might as well see it. But now he's just using his enchantment book to do this. Eventually I will play that kit in this series, but now I'm just giving him all my stuff. Like, not giving it to him, but he is enchanting it for me, which is pretty sweet. But I should get, yeah, I give him my, and I asked him, like, how many levels he had. I can't remember if I already did that or whatever, but, he was next to his spawner. He could have had, like, at least 30, like, he could have gotten 30 levels specialist is like really OP. And then I gave him the helmet, and I accidentally turned sticky keys on because like we were just like shifting and stuff, like not in a weird way. Just we were just like I think I accidentally reset my. I accidentally reset the sticky keys thing, and I got an extra sword out here just to be smart, just in case like he tries murdering me. But I did turn on sticky keys on accident. That's what that sound was, just in case you were wondering. But here's the last piece in my full prot 1 iron. I got pretty lucky actually. Like I actually got the full prot 1. Like I had no projectile protection or anything like that. Except I did get the knockback sword, which I guess you did see the title, but you'll see why it was pretty OP later. Well, not, it was just more funny. But now we start going off to the feast, and he even had an enchanted bow, which I thought was funny. Must have found a skeleton spawner. But yep, now we're off to the feast because, as you could see probably, it got announced as he was enchanting my stuff. And he had 1 extra level after this, which I think he used to enchant something later, but I really don't know. But yeah, Specialist is pretty OP. Eventually I will play it in my kit series. I don't know. Well, I mean, of course I'll have to because it's kit series. But there is like 80 something kits. I think almost 90 now. And I mean, that's a lot and a lot. Like let's say I got a video out every other day, and they were all the kit challenges, then it would take almost 200 days for me to actually get all those videos. And I'm kind of lagging here, so he just says LOL because I completely failed there. But now we're still off to the feast, and he says guard me right here. I don't really know why. And I was about to go attack that person, but turns out he was a glitch. But the feast is coming up pretty fast, so I'm kind of worried. But I decide that since I'm a phantom, I'm just gonna get a lava bucket. And I kind of thought that maybe he saw me with the lava bucket and thought I was trying to kill him or something. But either way, now we're just getting on top of the feast. He got on there, I think, with a water bucket or something. I couldn't figure out a way, and I just kind of jumped on there with the help of the tree. So thank you, tree. You'll get a shout out in the description. But I got all my stuff ready, my flint and steel, my sharp 1 iron sword, my lava bucket, and my phantom feather, which actually almost kills me later because I think with fall damage. I'm trying to think if that was fall damage or if that was just me failing. I can't quite remember, but you guys will see in a second. A guy comes to the feast. But yeah, the feast is in under a minute now, so, and I think he sees. Trying to remember where the guy is. Oh, I remember. Like at the start of the feast, you'll see him. He kind of comes into action, and I'm just typing stuff to the person right now because I don't want anybody else to see. But you will be able to see in a second that the guy. Oh yeah, you just probably saw him pass over in the left-hand side of the screen. But I decide that chances are we're not going to die if we're in the chest and he starts hitting us a couple of times. That we'll be able to get out. He doesn't even have soup anyway. But now we're just raiding the chest and he starts attacking my friends. So I just kind of decide to, okay, whatever, just keep going, whatever. And then I think I got hit with an instant damage, but it didn't end up hurting me. And then what I tried to do is pot spam him, but I don't think it actually worked out. But as you can see, this guy kind of is running out here. And I decide to take him out, but I'm at 10 hearts right now, and then he hits me like 2 times. Oh yeah, okay, so it wasn't fall damage, but I got down to 3 hearts there, and I was like, oh god. But luckily I did kill him, and he was a barbarian, so he had the Typhring sword. He must have felt pretty special getting that Typhring sword. I would feel pretty special about it. But yeah, so now we're just raiding the feast. I get almost full diamond, except for the chest plate, but I don't think there was a chest plate, considering that Boomer, my specialist friend, did not get one either. But then we're just pretty much going through it all. I didn't actually grab any potions, which, I mean, it kind of mattered in the end. It was going to matter, but it ended up not mattering, really. But here, I enchant my bow, and I get power 1, because that's pretty much the only thing you can get. Then I decide to enchant my pants, and I get the best enchantment ever, obviously. Yeah, that's the best one ever. Actually, I can't remember. But okay, I don't even don't stop thinking like I'm a weirdo. Okay, whatever. I'm failing at talking now. Okay, but here I light the feast up, and then he does something that I've actually never thought of. He jumped in there and he was getting the blocks for towers, you know. And actually, there was only one other tower, and you'll see how that ends up. But I will say one thing: those blocks were not needed. But I did get a bow and a bunch of arrows, which was really helpful. But now we're just going on to the next guy. Oh no, I had to wait for him. Yeah, now we're going on to the next guy. And I kind of boost him a little. No, he didn't know where I was. But then it only takes one shot to kill this noob. Boom. Easy. But yeah, I thought that was pretty nice. Just one shot, one shot, and he was gone. But now we're off to the next guy, who was actually also a fisherman. But I think this fisherman didn't really matter as much. But remember, I do have the knockback sword. But my friend keeps hitting me, and I'm like, and I get confused because he's like trying to like murder me. But this guy is in the forest, and he hit this. Yeah, he was actually hitting me a lot in that. And I hit that pig because it looks very suspicious. And I was trying to figure out what type of sword he had, but whatever. But as you can see right here, I meet up with this guy here, and you know why why knockback is OP? Not because I fail and fall into that water. It's because of this. Boom. That is why knockback is OP. Now he didn't actually see that, so I think he was just wondering like, okay, well the last guy just randomly died in lava. But actually, I'm kind of telling him that he'll see what happened when if he watches the video. But I ask him like but in a second here I do ask him like what's gonna happen next, because earlier in the video I think you did see it. Like he asked like who's gonna get the win, that he has 20, and I said that I want it to be fair because I don't want it and like die at the end of the gameplay just because he may only have 20 wins. We're pretty much just gonna go over stuff that go over how the fight's gonna go and stuff. But right now I'm gonna skip to the part where he actually had to go, which kind of sucks, but you'll get to see that in a second. Like we're just kind of, yeah. See, I ask him now what, but you'll see now this is in a few seconds, like in a minute. Like he says, oh, he has to go or whatever. I'm like, wait, what's your channel? Because I wanted to give him a shout out since he was a part of this gameplay. But now he's just kind of throwing his stuff away. And I think his intent was to combat log, but he actually did take damage, but then he didn't combat log. Which, I think he should have, but I don't know. Maybe he's got some elite hacks or something. I'm kidding. But, yeah, so now I'm saying GG as if he's still in the game or something, but I get my feather out, and I get that lava bucket, because I plan on MLG watering in the end. And, I place that lava, and since I'm like a genius, I jump right into it. But I'm pretty much just trying to find water here, and I know that there should be some water in the plains, and then for some reason I try and go around there. Even though I think there was that ice, if I would have just kept going, like, maybe 10 blocks more from there, I would have found that ice and could have gotten some water there, but it didn't really matter in the end, since there's some lava right there, which is not exactly what I needed, but then there's some water right behind it. But my plan was to phantom up and, MLG water, even though it didn't really matter, because I've done that before, but, and then he disconnects right there. But I forget about the height limit thing, and I soup, and then I crash. So I'm pretty sure I actually did die right there, which, I mean, you can, hear, yep, you can hear the last, damage before I died. But thanks for watching, comment, and subscribe. Bye.